Julian does seem like he would be racist.
I am.
Who are you racist against?
I mean, just about anybody.
Oh, okay, so just antisocial.
I mean, it just depends on the day, like if I'm driving and there's an Asian lady, I'm racist.
So if you see an Asian lady, you're like, I don't like Asians.
Well, not that I don't like them, but just that, they can't drive.
Oh, okay, so you don't like, okay. Well,
what else do you think is inferior about them?
Well,
yeah, let's go through some of your favorite racial
Let's rock down the list.
Well, I think that they have like a pretty interesting slur, like chink. Like that's not really that doesn't hurt anybody. That's just synonymous with if somebody hurts their armor.
I'm starting to think that Sydney might have been right. We've gone too far here, guys.
Yeah, I'm up here man, this is a harsh show.
This is taking a weird
It's not Tuesday night, guys. What are you doing?
Yeah, you guys Tuesday nights. Oh, man. Okay, so you use your inhaler during sex?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Addy Herman.
The sinister comic has spoken. Welcome to Quick Draw Comedy, a show about redemption. Here, comics get 2 chances to perform stand-up comedy. How about it for my co-host, the executioner, Clem Jameson? And live from the bandstand, the sax symbol himself, Randall Turner. Comics, you know how this works. You will have 2 minutes to make us laugh. When you hear this sound, finish your set, because when you hear this, your set is done and you are no longer in a safe place. Go ahead and sit down. Don't worry, you'll have a shot at redemption followed by a conversation with our panel. On deck, we have Toddy Locks. But coming to stage right now, Quick Draw's very own Ben Webb.
Yes. Quick Draw, how the hell are we? Yeah. Heck yeah, feeling pretty good. Despite the cold out there, just doing my best to survive and put a smile on this beautiful face. I've got insulation, but it only lasts so long, you know what I mean? I was born at 10 months and 1 week. I'm not going to dispute my mom. She is a truth teller, and God bless her, so my birthday and Mother's Day are all about her. I have no qualms about that. But she also gave birth to me at home. So we are both squatters in a way. So, yeah. Got that. Okay, that's not too bad. I like to be able to explore things as a comedian, to explore the idea of something and the reality of something. Because sometimes they could be quite a contrast. Oh, lovely. We're just experimenting all kinds of things over there. All right. Well, I don't know if that'll show up on camera, but hey, we're doing all right. So, at least I'm not the only comedian sponsored by FEMA. That walking disaster piece of a human. But the idea and the reality of a thing, like showering together. The idea of that is awesome. As dudes, so we like to maximize the time where we can see our loved one nude. It's all the curves, all the softness, we clean each other, we're together. The idea of it is fantastic. The Bible has one of those verses in the Song of Solomon that your breasts are like gazelles. And you're thinking the whole time man, when we get out of here, I'm gonna Serengeti you. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna be on after here. The reality of it though, we are shivering like a Gaza victim in the back of that shower stall for most of it. As you're loofing, you're showering, you're exfoliating, doing all of that with water that would scald the devil. It's a weird ass reality, but we put up with it because that love makes you do some crazy things. So, all right, not exactly funny yet, but that's all right. We're gonna keep trying it, keep swinging. So let's have fun. All right.
Ben Webb. Starting this show out. Good job, buddy. Damn. Okay, so on deck we have Julian Leisure. Come to stage right now, Toddy Locks.
Hell yeah, what is up, Omaha? How's it going? Hell yeah. Where my Nebraskans at? Yeah. You guys masturbate? It's different times in Nebraska masturbation right now. I don't know if you guys have been to your favorite porno sites lately, but you might have to show your face to the senator in order to masturbate. Pete Ricketts wants to see your face, and it's made a bunch of the porn sites just leave Nebraska. It's not all bad news, though. While he was trying to see your penis, we got marijuana legalized, right? Hell yeah. That's as good as masturbation, you know. If you got to pick one or the other, you know. I guess they go 50-50 probably, right? I don't believe in stereotypes, but you can look at me and probably tell I'm pro legalization of marijuana. I give off that vibe a little bit. But mostly I just think it's really important that as such an agricultural state as we are, and given that we kind of stole all this good cropland from the natives, like, it's good that we're just fine, like, we can finally use it to grow something that is worth more than fucking sorghum. Like, nobody's paying $40 for an 1/8 ounce of millet. Hell no. Like, we're just wasting this land. And it's weird because that same senator claims that marijuana kills people. But you guys remember when he got ripped off when he tried to buy a bunch of Indian death penalty drugs and they didn't send him? I just like to shit on Pete Ricketts, y'all. I'm Toddy Locks. I love you.
Toddy Locks. All right, on deck we have Lucas Schneider. Coming to the stage right now, it's Julian Leisure.
Quick draw coming.
Spilled my wine a little bit. How are you guys doing? Did you guys have good holidays? Yeah, I had good holidays, you know. I have kids, though. And my 4-year-old, I was trying to explain to him that, you know, not everybody celebrates Christmas. And his reaction was oh, so they're all Grinches? I was like, I don't really think that Jews like to be called that. But when you really think about it, what's the difference between the Grinch and Larry David? You know? Just me. All right. I live out in West Omaha. West Omaha is pretty white, if you guys don't know. It's so white that we just got a Wingstop out there. Hell yeah. But the problem is that the Wingstop sign, like the light doesn't turn on anymore, so it says Wigstop, which I really think is gonna like bring the wrong type of attention to my neighborhood. I really hate wiggers, you know? Like bald people, fuck bald people, dude. Fuck your cancer. All right, that's fine. I really hate how like unrealistic porn is, you know? Like they never show you the real shit. Like sometimes you just need your inhaler. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I just can't breathe. And my fiance gets really happy when I need my inhaler. Like that makes her feel like she accomplished something. I'm like, yeah, you just tried to fucking kill me. All right. And Rachel's clapping in the back. These lights aren't that bright. I had some other stuff. Let's see. Yeah, it was money. I'm just going to keep it there until I get off stage. I'm starting to think that Google is really racist, you know? The other day I Googled crackers and it showed me a box of Ritz, but I Googled the N-word and it opened my front camera. Does that ever happen to you guys? All the time, Clem. All right, that's all I wanted to work on for my first set. Thanks, guys.
Julian Leisure. Yes, taking quite some time. All right, Julian Leisure, everybody. Hell yeah. Okay. On deck, we have Kim McGurk, but coming to stage right now, it's Lucas Schneider.
You know, I've been thinking about this a lot, and I don't get what's so wrong about giving homeless people lighters. You know, they're always asking for a light anyway. I'm not saying give them full lighters. Give them with 1 or 2 clicks left. You know, isn't that a big Republican thing? You know, give a man a fish, leave for a day. Give the homeless a lighter, and they'll drive property values low enough that we can all afford something. Right? I've been looking at buying a house, and boy, do people have an overblown idea of what their houses are worth. Goodness, I asked for some advice, and the best I got was, well, you should have got in it when it was cheaper. So, oh, my bad. I'm sorry that I was 15. I should have been getting into real estate instead of worrying about finger fucking people. My fucking bad. Goodness. Yeah, 15 was wild. I can remember specifically picking horror movies just so that there would be a good excuse for me and a girl to grab onto each other, you know? But I Pavloved myself, because now when there's homeless people yelling on the streets, my dick gets hard. Scared boners. Wild. You guys like Legos? Yeah, Legos are dope. I love Legos. I recently bought a model of the Spaceship Discovery. It took me 4 hours to put that thing together. And as I was carrying it over to my desk, I dropped it. So now it's a Challenger model. It's a good thing I didn't hit my Twin Towers set. That would have been a real tragedy that I never would have forgotten. All right, I've been Lucas Schneider. Thank you.
Lucas Schneider. All right, on deck, we have Rashad Vaughn. Coming to the stage right now, it's Kim McGurk.
Hey, everybody. Sorry for my tardiness. It doesn't matter how many times I come here, I'm not emotionally prepared for parallel parking. So the red Subaru, which will probably have a mirror missing because it's 20 feet from the curb, is mine. So, I call myself a bog witch. So you got the Irish bog witch tonight. So, does anybody know here what abnormal psychology is? Like an abnormal psychology class? Yes? Where you study crazy people? Okay, so that's where my parents met. That's everything you need to know about their relationship. So that's a really great place for 2 profoundly fucked up people to meet. He was trying to hide being gay, and she was trying to hide being batshit crazy. So sparks flew, and naturally I am the product of that fun experiment in family dynamics. And then I was born early because if you had to spend 9 months with that woman, you'd want to get the fuck out as quickly as possible, too. I had to be planned around a golf tournament. It was Labor Day weekend. My mom went into early labor again. They said, we're going to do C-section. Doctor said, I got to go play golf this weekend. Let's take this kid out now. And here I am. So, yeah. And then these 2 geniuses tried to name me Molly. Molly McGurk. Sounds like a goddamn ethnic slur. It sounds like an ethnic slur that the Italian kids in the rival neighborhood would call the Irish kids. Bunch of potato heads and Molly McGurks. Fortunately, my Irish-American grandmother put a stop to that because she said, and I quote, she sounds like a goddamn Irish washerwoman. So, all right, that's me. Thanks.
Kim McGurk. Uniting us with a little racism there at the end. That always gets a quick draw team together as one. All right, on deck we have Karaoke with Summer. Coming to the stage right now, it's Rashad Vaughn.
About time you shutting up when I get on stage. Damn, wow, is Jesus in here? This must be a God. I'm sorry, white folks, I know you don't believe in God, so I do, because I'm black, but I do. Anyway, Don't you hate when the woman won't give you a chance, but then now that you're lit, they want to come back around, still think if they still have a chance with you? Like this girl, she won't give me a chance, and now she hit me up out of nowhere, like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm okay. How are you doing? Fine. I just want to know if you want to come over. I'm like, nah. I'm like, when I wanted to come over, you won't give me a time of day, but then now when I don't want to come over or I don't want to talk to you, now you want to give me a time of day? Like that shit don't fucking work. Like I'm sorry, that shit don't fucking work. So I told her, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm too lit. I'm too busy fucking these TikTok moms. So. No, I'm just fucking, but yeah. But really, I'm too busy fucking these TikTok moms, so I don't got time to be fucking with you. So, you know, because if you have to force a relationship, like, it's probably, like, relationships are like farce. If you have to force it, it's probably shit, so. You know, and that situation was shit. So, and I'm like, nah, I'm not forcing. You know, you can't negotiate attraction. If a woman into you, they into you. Just like men, if we into a woman, we into them. We don't need to discuss negotiate attraction. Like if her friend had to convince her, like, girl, give Rashad a chance. He's sweet. Then I'm like, I don't want her. I don't want her. I don't need you to convince her to go out with me because, like, let's be real, the pussy probably ain't all that. So, and I'm like, nah, I don't need to. Yeah, it's like, nah, I don't need you. I don't need your homegirl to convince you to go out with me. It's like, nah, like either you like me or you don't, and apparently you don't like me. So, I guess I don't like you either. Peace out, Rashad Vaughn. I'll be black. Back.
Rashad Vaughn. Let's hear it for all the comments we've heard in this first round, huh? That was so quick. It's amazing when people back out of the show. It's great. We should do it more often. Half of you guys should just not show up from here on out. No, I'm kidding. Please don't post about this on Facebook. So, guys, we have a great night ahead of us. On deck, we have Karaoke with Summer. But come on stage right now. This is this guy's first time as a guest on Quick Draw Comedy. He is a regular on 89.7 The River. Welcome to the last episode of Quick Draw Comedy, everybody. We're burning it down. All right. 89.7 The River. He's a regular at the Omaha Funny Bone. He was 2022's Funny Bone Clash Comedian of the Year. Let's hear it for Tyrel Frazier.
How we doing, everybody? Nice to be here.
Hell yeah, man.
Randall, I'm loving that saxophone. I'm sorry about what's happened to saxophones in the rock music industry over the last 20 years, though. I decided I'd express from a white man, just sorry about that.
You know,
Anyway.
I think of all the issues plaguing the black and white community, that made up for all of it right
It
there.
should. Just there's not enough saxophone in rock music albums anymore.
I agree.
I just found out you were white, so
Yeah, we wouldn't have booked you if we knew that.
Yeah.
Man, how you doing?
Trying to get some diversity. Good, real good.
Yeah.
It's Sunday night. The kids went to their mom, so life is good. It's an easy week.
That sounds great, man.
That's- I guess.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
No, man, well, I mean, we got a great show tonight. It's our first week back since, well, you know, all kinds of things happened. So we are so happy to be doing it right here on Sunday. One more time for Tyrel Frazier joining the panel, huh? Woo. Hell yeah, the magic has begun. All right, on deck, we have Ben Webb. But come to the stage right now. This man you're about to see is not a comedian, but is one of my funniest friends. Over a lifetime, he has memorized thousands of songs, but has never once learned how to sing. You're about to hear lyrics from a song through our days gone by. You will then have 30 seconds to name the song and artist. Please join me in welcoming Karaoke with Summer.
I honestly, I didn't realize that was Summer sitting in the back since he cut his hair. He looks completely different.
Yeah, only the hair changed. Mine's still the same, though. That's right. That's right. Okay, well, I was told last week maybe I didn't explain things well, so I want to tell you how this works. I'm going to sing a bit of the song, and then you're going to have 30 seconds to figure it out and name that tune. If you do, you're the winner. If you don't, you're not. So here we go. You on your job, you hating hard. Ain't gonna feed you, I'm gonna let you starve. Grasping for air, I'm ventilation. You out of breath, hope you ain't waiting.
30 seconds on the clock, please.
There's the clue. No. It's not, but, okay. Close, I guess.
That's not even close at all.
Is there a hint? Do we get a hint?
Can you say it again?
You on your job, you hating hard. Ain't gonna feed you, I'll let you starve. Grasping for air, I'm ventilation. You out of breath, hope you ain't waiting.
Play that song, please.
That is not Motley Crue.
Songs are too old. Okay, here's one.
When you said that Motley Crue was close, I'm just trying to get back, like alphabetically.
Yeah, mostly. Mariah Carey, Motley Crue.
Right. Okay.
You know how it
I'm
works,
just wondering.
so,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
It's the initials.
That's what this segment was all about. You see, you're seeing right now what I have dealt with for many years, knowing Summer, and you guys just, you played right into it perfectly. That was what this show is about right here. Somebody thinking it was Motley Crue.
Well,
Mariah Carey.
as you remember all those many years, Addy, I don't believe you ever got any of them.
Yeah, I'm retarded. No, I didn't get them because, you still sounded the same 11 years ago when you were singing all those songs.
I'm sure that's true.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's true.
It's like a Belt Sanders cover of music. Like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Yeah, if you know the lyrics to these songs, they're easy.
Not
They're
the way
easy.
you sing them, buddy.
Yeah, you got to really know them.
But if you know the melody, you're screwed.
Yeah, if you just know the melody, you have no chance.
If you have rhythm or any type of ability to sing yourself, you're not going to do well on this show. Yeah.
Has anybody won?
Yes.
Oh yes, there's been several winners.
I won the '90s country one. A couple months ago. I've got the sticker and everything.
Sure.
Oh yeah, this guy wins everywhere
Lucas
he goes.
won a couple. Yeah.
Yeah, Lucas won a couple.
Absolutely.
Well, Summer, your song that was, obviously obsessed by Mariah Carey. What's something you're obsessed with?
I'm obsessed with, I guess, two things: sleeping and winning.
Sleeping and winning.
Yeah, I like both those things a lot.
And how much do you do of each?
Sometime anymore, the sleeping is not a guaranteed every time, But when it goes good, I sleep about 10 hours. I like it.
Okay, do you ever win while sleeping?
Ooh. Well, I sure don't lose. That's for sure. But then, get up and try to make things happen, and get onto a winning way.
And then afterwards, you get some sleep.
And then afterwards, get some sleep.
You go.
You got it.
I love it.
So in what ways do you win?
What ways do I win?
What are some of your big winning times that you can really think of, where you're like, God damn it, I'm winning right now?
You got any trophies?
Well, I just feel like, well, in the world I'm in, when I get a big tip, I kind of feel like that's winning.
That's a win.
Or the last one I had on Saturday, and it went to a place where they normally don't tip much. He gave me a $20 bill, and that was the biggest tip of the day, and I was like, wow, yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
That's winning.
So you're talking about delivering pizzas, right?
Well, yeah, delivering pizzas or getting a big tip. Now, as you well know, I've gotten big...
I ain't buying another one,
First one's free, Randall.
Randall.
Wow, Summer, You walked Randall's saxophone.
Yeah. Maybe he needs one of those things around his neck, where when he drops it, it pulls him over too.
Okay, yeah. Well, that seems mean, but okay, yeah.
Randall's not a large guy, I suppose.
Well, yeah, that's why I say he drops the saxophone and he has something around his neck. It might pull him over as well.
So was the effects that have been on saxophone players that you were talking about heroin use?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure that was a.
Well, yeah. How did John Coltrane die?
As heroin use went down, people stopped putting as much saxophone in the rock music, I guess. Is that what you're insinuating?
Yeah, Charlie
I think
Parker.
So. I was insinuating that Randall is on heroin, but sorry.
That's true.
So Summer.
Well, two famous saxophone players were on heroin.
Sure.
Yeah, and they died kind of early. Yeah, Randall made
You hear that, Randall? If you're not on heroin, man,
all of them. Yeah.
That's the ticket.
There we go. He's
There
back
it
up.
is. We're back in action.
In fairness, Randall would have had to die 40 years ago to die early.
Yeah,
so.
sure. Yeah, you make a point. Yeah, he outlived both those famous saxophone players.
He sure
That's
did.
for
man.
sure.
He sure did. So obviously you're going around winning. You're going around sleeping a lot. What do you have as a goal for 2025, the year of the Falcon?
Well, since the New Year's began, just to make it to 2026.
So to not die.
Well, yeah, to kind of keep things going. Hopefully I stay good and healthy and, things are good and move forward, especially if we get into the house after May and all that. I mean, some things to look forward to.
So you're looking forward to me buying a house?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
See how no answer ever gets answered on the first one?
Gotta dig a little.
Yeah, gotta dig a little for real simple answers.
Well, yeah, don't want to just throw it out there.
Sure, you want to make me work for it?
Well, sure.
Yeah, you're not a cheap date.
That's right.
Yeah, you never answer the question on the first date.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a bad thing?
Did you forget to take a pill before this or something?
A what?
A pill? One of your medications?
No, I did not.
Okay, all right. Well,
no pills, no drugs, no nothing.
Not the problem.
yeah.
That could be the problem.
We need to get you on your heart medication ASAP.
Well, yeah. Well, I drove here tonight, so when you drive, you should be, fairly sober, I would think.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I don't have
a DUI, and I don't want one.
That does beg the question.
They're not that much fun.
Do you have a DUI?
I do.
Really?
I do.
I'll tell you, make some noise if you have a DUI in this room tonight.
Woo! Say.
A member of our armed services.
That's not the general sentiment for having a DUI. It's more of a boo sound. Really.
Yeah. I don't know what we were going to get.
Like a groan.
Man, that is great. Well, honestly, I think we got a lot more DUI talk ahead of us. I think we have a great show. Is there anything you want these folks to know, Summer?
Just don't take wooden nickels, I guess. But anyway, take care. Thanks a lot.
All right, let's have our karaoke with Summer, huh? All right, kiddos. On deck, we have Toddy Locks coming to the stage right now for a second set. Ben Webb.
Hey, all right. One more hand for Randall in the corner. Yeah. The sax still works after the drop. That's a good one. That's a good keeper right there. It's good. I used to be a photographer, but I would only photograph people's bangs. It was highbrow art, you guys. Really was right there. Okay, try that out. Good. Okay. I hear that if a girl punches your arm, that means she probably likes you. If a biker punches your arm, you're probably a minority. So you've got, okay, all right, float that out, okay. I appreciate the feedback. I may not agree, but I appreciate the honest feedback. It's good. I have an idea for a movie sequel that I really want to see. Like remake Wizard of Oz, keep it a musical, but also add action into it. Could be badass. The Wicked Witch of the West comes in, really making Dorothy's life a hell, kills Toto. Dorothy, grief-stricken, turns to Keanu Reeves to be trained for her revenge. She goes into it hard. She's working through Oz and takes down the Wicked Witch. It'd be really something else to be able to see. Keep it all. Just call it John Wicked. There's no place like home. Yeah. It's not too bad. All right, okay. With it being kind of cold outside, we still got a few more months of winter, so we got to suck it up and do what we got to do as we do in the Midwest. Endure. But I know it's so cold outside that politicians are keeping their hands in their own pockets. You know, yeah. It is so cold that it is now legal to tip strippers with cups of warm water. So, okay, all right, it's a thinker. It's good. What the hell? It's so cold, it's like the tip of Tyrel's tongue when he pronounces a word starting with S. So, all right, let's do this. You're welcome, Rachel.
Wow. Ben Webb. Oh, wow. Ben Webb, everybody.
I'm glad you got him. He deserved that shit.
Man.
Just slip that one in. I love Rachel, but she scares me a little, so I want to win her.
You just had to bash on me a little.
I want to win her over
it.
if I can.
Well, it's nice to see you, Ben. It's good to see that you changed out of your normal comedy uniform to come here tonight. It's a little bit different than the blue shirt that we see you in.
Yeah,
every single time I've ever seen you before tonight.
It's not bad. It's a period piece. You know, that's what I'm going for. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to ask, how many shirts do you own?
5. Yeah.
Is it like a cartoon character situation where we like open up your closet and it's like 5 of the exact same shirts and pants?
You think I have hangers? Shit. I stuff that in drawers. No, yeah, I've long done away with the hangers. I still got a bunch left over from my ex, but after I burn those clothes, I just keep the hangers as a reminder that I'm free and there's a price for freedom. So no, I just stuff stuff in the drawers and try to wash them once a week. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Nice. I've got my nicer button-up shit, but regular every day for work and all that stuff, just about 5 or 6. So,
you have button-up shirts too?
Oh, yeah. Man. I mean, they're fighting for their life now. So I've got some work to do to take it easy on the buttons. But yes, they do button up. Yes.
The buttons are like little islands in the ocean, separated from each other.
Little Cubans, as we call them.
Just wondering, because I noticed you had like a lot of new material tonight that I hadn't heard, and I was wondering if you got a better reception here or at Bible study this morning.
Here, slightly better, because Bible study thing is more of a captive audience, and they tend to grimace a bit more with that.
I was just wondering, yeah.
Yeah. It can be a little rougher when you do some of the jokes I try. But
yeah, everybody turn your joke book to Leviticus, and we'll all read out the...
Do you wear a purple shirt to church so that they grimace, or...
There you go. Okay, file that away for when we roast battle. All right, cool.
Sure. You just made a powerful enemy, Clem. You better watch out.
I know better than to accept a roast battle with him.
You got taken down by an Iowan desperate housewife last night, so you should sit down.
He sure as hell did.
Yeah, man, we had a great night last night. A bunch of us were at a roast show, and only 3 guns got pulled out. We were over at the beach house, so it was real chill. Nobody got hurt.
Less than 4 guns at the beach house. That's always a good night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And 2 of them were Bill Queens, so we were happy.
That's fine. There you know.
3 handguns and 2 penises, so it was a good night. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Got to pull out your piece. Got to do what you got to do.
You got to do.
Yeah.
Got to do it.
Yeah. So
I almost made it 3, but I was sober, and I'm a good boy. So.
You are a good boy.
Plus, I can't. I don't have enough to clear the waistband. But what?
Oh, I was just saying, you are a very good boy.
It's a comedy show in here, man. You guys are fucking. It's a freaking gold up here. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. They don't feel safe in this space for some reason.
Apparently, Jesus.
They think you're gonna fall on them. I don't know. So man, I love just the level of vitriol and hatred that's happening in the comedy scene right now. The division is great. I like the. Got some fucking some shots out of nowhere.
I saw that coming. Yeah, I didn't see it coming, but I saw.
I was gonna say, he makes look like Gene Wilder.
You know, there's been a regime change in Syria now. I think he can go back. Let's take up a collection to send him back to Syria, guys.
Yeah, let's send him back.
Yeah.
It's like if Saddam Hussein was autistic. You know, he's got just an unpleasant human being.
That's a fundraiser that would go well in this comedy community.
Oh, yeah, you think Ocho's thing went well in here? You just wait till we're trying to send back. I'm just saying, man. This place will be packed.
It'll be packed.
Yeah.
Stuff him in a wheel well of a jet and just fire him on over.
Sit him out there. So you had talked about being, there's no good way to say this, in your mother for 10 and a half months? Your mom was pregnant for 10 and a half months with you?
Yes.
Is that why you're so big?
One of the reasons, probably. I hang in there. I am a fighter. She is a trooper. It would never fly nowadays. They wouldn't put up with it for a while, but back in the 80s or so with the military healthcare, they kind of let her fly. And I think I had a lot of close calls, and almost like on a weekly basis, she said, there was almost like, this is the time. But I kept hanging in there, and finally, March 28th, I said, all right, let's get out of here. I splayed her open like a banana. It was probably not too great, but she is a trooper. I had the gall to even come out with the cord wrapped around my neck. So after all of that, I still wanted to end it right as soon as it started. Yeah.
Well, I think when you came out with a cord wrapped around your neck, we could all tell you were going to be a great comedian.
I better be.
It's a good sign.
What else do I have going
yeah.
for me?
Wanting to kill yourself is usually a good place to start.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I came out with a leash to my mom. I'm not well.
Yeah, you literally were hanging in there, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. All purple and blue and everything. Oh, yeah.
That was just your shirt.
And my toes. Yeah. Jesus, this crowd. Seriously. Yeah. Well, but I got better. I improved enough to survive. But yeah, that was. But I make sure I call her regularly and send her cards and all that. And and to her credit, she doesn't guilt me into it or heart me up into it, or she easily could, and it would work on me. But she's a very sweet lady, one of the toughest people I have ever known. Put up with me for that amount of time, gave birth, and survived cancer twice now. So, I mean, she's a fighter. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats to your mom.
Yes.
I'm sorry that she has to deal with you as a son.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. Well, what do you... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to... you have more questions?
No.
Oh, well, before you go, I wanted to let you know, since you're just throwing them at me willy-nilly, and I got to get one more in here, that I've always thought that you look like if John Wayne Gacy held it in.
Like a closeted
Nice.
John Wayne Gacy?
Like if he just repressed it all, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And reformed himself in prison the first time.
Well, that's good to hear from a T-ball coach intern, so I appreciate that.
I should have known.
Somebody that just waits at hardware stores
Let's call
waiting
it
and
good
hoping.
there.
Yeah.
What do you got going on you want these folks to know about?
Oh shit, this is fun. One of the main thing in March 15th will be a sketch show going at the Blackstone Theater, and we're in rehearsals for that right now. It'll be Saturday Night Live, Mad TV style. I think it'll be filmed, so I'll try to share some clips. So make sure you connect with me on social media. But yeah, here in Omaha every third Friday, my improv team at the Blackstone Theater, and I'm just at shows the best that I can right here. Top comic next week at the Backline on Saturday. Richie B. Heck yeah, we're gonna tear it up. Yeah.
All right, Ben Webb, ladies and gentlemen. All right, on deck we have. On deck we have Julian Leisure. Come to the stage right now. It's Toddy Locks.
If you walk up to the stage too fast, you don't get a lot of saxophone. I like this stroll. No, it's good. And plus, that saxophone's a great palate cleanser from Ben hanging himself on stage. I was like, oh, good. I like things to be led in with suicide. That's what I like to. It's an interesting fact, though. Like, shit's so bad now these days. For like the first time, like more females are killing themselves than guys are. It's pretty tragic, and it's like they can't just let us have one thing, right, guys? Not even. We can't just have that. It would be. And if you're holding in your laughter on that, I can tell that joke because I'm a veteran. that's the response to that joke I like. But the best was No Way. No Way came up to me and he goes, dude, I'm sorry I laughed at that joke so hard. But no, I mean, things aren't that terrible. I'm here in Omaha now. I'm not from here. The military brought me here. That and the poverty of my hometown, which is Humboldt, Tennessee, which I can tell none of you have ever been to because nobody groaned. Like, it's weird growing up when you're from Tennessee, but like I'm at the age right now where all my classmates that had went to jail on their gun charges have gotten out and they've gone back to prison on their murder charges. It's relatable, right? Except Brian and Perry, the pedophiles, they had life sentences from the start. And those two guys were at my 6th birthday party, and I hope they don't think about it as often as I tell this joke. That'll do.
Toddy Locks, how you doing, baby?
I'm good. I'm hanging in there, man. I'm hanging in there. Things are good.
Yeah, things are good, man. It's cold outside, but we got a hot show in here, man.
Hot show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Man, what I like about Todd is that he doesn't have to use a microphone. He just uses his man
I
voice.
just like to yell and be pumped about it. Yeah. And what I like about Addy and Clementine is when I sing that Garth Brooks song, I Got Friends in Low Places. It's you guys.
I think I got to repeat everything he says so the people on the podcast can hear it now, right?
Oh, sorry, Clem. I forgot about that part.
Well, yeah, we are.
I said Clem and Addy are pieces of shit.
Guilty as charged.
Right. Gotcha, fuckers.
That is essentially the basis of the first thing you said, though.
Yeah.
Really. Just
Tyrel,
saying.
also piece of shit. Yeah.
I appreciate you including me, Tyrel.
Hey.
Sure, we're a very inclusive, very safe place here.
Super safe.
Especially when you're a piece of shit.
Haven't felt out of pocket once.
You haven't, man. You have been in the pocket.
In the pocket. Locked in.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ready to book and hit some comedy, bro.
Dude, yeah.
This room's the opposite of safe. There's like a whole bunch of broken glass right on this front table
There
right
is,
now.
We make comedy as dangerous as possible.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to have a shooting in here in a little bit. It's going to be crazy.
I was going to do it like a moonsault onto it like I was a WWE guy.
Oh, don't do that. It'll hurt you.
Yeah.
We don't have insurance yet, but we're going to get some.
We're
It
getting
doesn't
there.
look like stunt glass.
No, it's not. It is heroin glass. It's
the
Randall's.
worst of glass.
Right. They use pretend heroin glass in WWE.
Yeah. If you buy that, it comes with a diagnosis of AIDS. If you buy that.
Not even HIV, just full-blown AIDS.
Full-blown AIDS.
That's
It's like,
hop right through it.
Forget about
Anyways.
All right. Now, this is almost better
Can I-
than suicide, right?
Well, I was gonna say, what do you
Some
think
hot
the
AIDS
odds? What do you think of the odds of that number evening out being like due to like women discovering autoerotic asphyxiation?
No, man.
What's the odds? I don't know.
I don't think.
Does it work for them the same way? What do you know about autoerotic asphyxiation?
Yeah,
Let's talk
when's
about
the
it.
last time you choked a woman?
I mean,
It's a good question.
I know my answer.
it's been a while. But I mean, like,
I love that he looked at his wife in the back.
I mean, you know, it's some fun to it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not like, I'm mostly I just know it from that Robin Williams movie where you saw his butt. You know the movie where his son died jacking off?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
Oh, that's a dark
You guys
movie.
are gonna love this. It's Robin Williams, right? He has a son. His son's an asshole, and so his son is jacking off. By the way, he's an asshole. This asshole's jacking off in his room, and he has a belt around his neck, and it's tied to the bedpost, and he dies. He wasn't trying to. He was just trying to bust a nut. But then Robin Williams, who's an English teacher, goes and starts writing this kid's suicide note, and they're like, wow, that suicide note's really fucking good. This kid, he's amazing. And so then he like writes a journal. And then at the end, he jumps naked into the pool.
The whole thing. I remember specifically watching this movie once on like Hulu, thinking as a '90s kid, "Oh, Robin Williams, this is gonna be funny."
Right.
And then it's not so much.
Yeah, that kid died jerking quick. Like within 5 minutes.
It don't
Dead
take much.
masturbating kid.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic of masturbation,
Oh yeah, let's stick
Yeah.
on this topic.
So,
Let's
how-
crushing this crowd, man.
how long did you hold out before you gave Pornhub your ID?
I still haven't.
You still haven't.
I still haven't.
No.
Have you?
Yeah, well, like 2 days.
That's not even true because they left the whole state, right?
No, you can just put
Oh.
in your driver's license and you get access
I
to
thought they
Pornhub.
left the
The
whole
only
state.
thing though is I'm real careful because like I don't know that I want my previous search history associated with my driver's license. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do they set up like an account for you or something?
I
when
don't
you
know
do that?
how it works. I'm sure behind the scenes or something. I don't know. All I know is all I had to do was give him my driver's license for porn. So you got me.
Well, dude, here's my thing. I'm from the 80s, man. I can still think about Sears catalogs and bust one.
That's impressive.
Like,
My tolerance is way too high now. You know what I mean?
See that? You got to keep your skills up, man.
You got to, yeah, man. I mean, have you ever considered not jerking off?
No.
Okay.
I would never
you?
consider that.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've been a good boy, man, this whole year. Haven't jerked off once.
That's still kind of a long time.
It's a long
That's
time.
a long time. I'm
It's
impressed.
the 11th, right?
Yeah,
12th.
yeah.
It's the 12th.
No.
It's not bad, man. You know, your focus is more driven, and when you have sex, you're more present and hard. Okay, sex talk with Addy. I guess that
All
segment
right.
didn't fucking work.
This guy, real NPR, real quick.
Just cross that one out right there. Sore gum. That sounds like a tired hooker.
Sorghum. Yeah? Maybe a retired hooker.
A retired hooker.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said tired at the end of that. I was like, man. Okay. Have you ever?
Sorghum. Have I ever smoked millet? No.
Okay, that was my next question. Let's see. So you've got some classmates who had gun charges. Is that true?
Yeah, that's super true.
How many people do you know from your graduating class that went to prison?
So, here's the thing. I could do it percentage-wise because there was only 100 people in my class.
Perfect. Nice.
5% of my class are in prison.
Wow.
3% for murder.
Just say 3 people.
Three people murdered people. 2 people are pedophiles, and I think 2 people have gun charges.
Okay. So was there any crossover?
No, but my high school bully got murdered by a cop.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that showed.
That
him.
was 1% of my
the
class.
cop one of the other members of your class?
No.
No.
But
Unrelated cop shooting.
one of the members of my class who became a cop got arrested. He's not in prison anymore, but he got arrested for buying hydrocodones.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so he sounds like a good time.
It's a pretty like my hometown reminds me of the book It. Like it makes me nostalgic for Stephen King, like the town in Stephen King's It.
There were clowns hanging out in the gutters and
No,
stuff.
just like, a super like murderous racist past and like a curse and nobody really getting
A
anywhere.
very large sewer system
Yeah,
that people can just walk around
true.
in a small town for no good reason.
sure.
It wasn't exactly like,
Not exactly.
but I mean, we did
But,
hang
like-
out in the sewers, but that's like,
you
spent some time in the
There weren't
sewers.
any clowns
if
down
you
there.
were a poor 80s kid, you hung out in the sewers. Like, we wanted to be,
So how much time?
You also. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I didn't say
I was just gonna say you also strike me as somebody who spent like an extensive amount of time.
is this
in,
going to
like,
hurt my feelings?
I was just gonna say like in like parking lots outside of concerts playing hacky sack?
No, I went to concerts.
Oh.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Did you also play hacky sack in the parking lot? Todd?
I don't
Be
have
honest.
good depth perception.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So hacky
So
sacking.
not a
is just,
hacky sack guy.
No, not a hacky sacker.
I don't believe you.
I can yo-yo.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You are a yo-yo.
Oh,
that
yo-yo.
checks out.
I didn't bring
a
it.
Did you bring a yo-yo?
I didn't bring it.
All those pockets and no yo-yo.
I know. That's normally my cargo.
Did you
all
bring?
in freight in this bitch.
Did you bring in clown nose tonight?
I did not bring a clown
See,
nose.
what happened? We were talking about clowns here earlier, but me and Todd were involved in a thing with clowns one time, and literally the clown's nose wouldn't fit, and he pulled a nose out of his pocket. You can have mine. I have that on camera. That's a real thing.
Yeah, and I still don't remember what. Yeah, that was an interesting thing. I don't know, because I never carry around a clown nose.
Just on that, you still don't know how you got the clown nose?
Oh, maybe it's because that thing was supposed to be a silly
Yeah,
event.
with clowns, but
Yeah, I might have grabbed one
Did
from
you
the house.
Do you own multiple clown noses?
We did have some clown noses around the house. Just
By some, give me a ballpark number.
two
Two?
or three.
All right.
I figure that's probably like you can't just buy one. You probably buy a 3-pack. And so
I feel like you know. Just tell us. You don't have to dance around it,
I
Todd.
don't, and I have to not look over to my girlfriend to confirm all this stuff. But like we got 2 clown noses, right?
Three, yeah.
Oh yeah, they came in a
clown
3-pack.
Knows exactly how many
She
clown
knows.
noses.
But you bought them, not me, right? Yeah. See there, you piece of
No
shit.
answer. I didn't hear her respond at all on that one.
Yeah, take that. She's got the clown nose money in the family. Big baller.
Maybe if you choked her more.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm telling you, man. It's okay. I'm
That's
not
like
gonna
a
finish.
No, yeah.
Well, I did want to know what is something that is a goal for you in 2025.
You're not gonna like this one, but I want me and Dylan to win that Woo show. I mean the OEAA that me and him, but also you and Clem
no,
are
I
up
hope
for.
you guys do. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
like that too.
I mean, I hope you guys win, but I hope we win more. You
Okay.
can understand that, and I feel if you feel the same way, I get it.
Well, I hope we lose less.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah,
you guys
that makes
lose
sense.
less too, and that we win more.
Absolutely, man. So so you're hoping to win OEAA. Man, it was great talking to you.
Yeah.
You got anything for Toddy Locks before we get him out of here?
I love you, Todd.
I love you too, man. I love you, Addy. I love you, Tyrel. I love you, James.
Love you too, buddy.
I love you, Randall. I love you, Felicity. That's my girlfriend back there.
Hell
Rachel,
yeah.
you can have one too. Rashad, Julian. Who's this?
Are you dying?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not going that bad, is it?
I just wasn't sure if this was your last performance. All right, let's hear for Toddy Locks, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, on deck we have Lucas Schneider coming to the stage right now. It's Julian Leisure.
I just bought a new car, 2022 Ford Explorer. Also the same car that police officers drive. My new favorite pastime is going to the hood and scaring black people. I have the roof racks on top of my car, so it looks suspicious. You know how when you like get a new car and you start seeing that car everywhere? Yeah, now I think everybody's a cop, and I smoke too much weed. It's really fucked up. Do you guys think that penis enlargement surgery is gender-affirming care? Because I don't feel like a real man without a big dick. You know, I've really just been kind of going on GoFundMe lately, trying to decide if I should start a GoFundMe fundraiser. But I might just start like a hot dog eating contest instead. That's for some people. That's only for some people. That's fine. Let's see. You guys been seeing like the California fires? Yeah, that's crazy. I think that LA is probably one of the worst places for there to be fires, you know, considering all the bundles of sticks out there. Come on, guys. I'm talking about the forest where all the fuck each other. Come on, guys. Oh. That's all right. We're trying stuff. You gotta try something sometime. I don't know. I'm really starting to think that Netflix kind of killed like movie theater etiquette, you know? Like, you used to go to the movie theater, you'd get like popcorn, you'd get candy. But now with Netflix, you can eat anything, you know? Not every single time I go to the movie theaters, I don't eat popcorn, I end up eating pussy. All right, that's fine. That's all I wanted to do.
Julian Leisure. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Man, crazy set. I love going from
understatement.
homophobic slur to what's the deal with Netflix, huh?
Modern day Jerry Seinfeld.
Real smooth transitions out here.
Great segue.
Hell yeah.
Where do you think you lost the crowd here tonight, Julian?
Is there gay people in the crowd?
I mean, there's always gay people. It's Quick Draw, but where do you think you lost it?
Yeah, we
I
got
think it
real.
was a
you
wiggers.
gotta try stuff, you know? You gotta do stuff.
Sure, man. Well, it's nice to know that 2 episodes in a row are going to get us in a lot of trouble.
Just censor that part. Don't get me canceled.
Yeah. Somehow will end up getting canceled for it. We'll make sure of it.
I'll just say that he ghost wrote my set.
Yeah, no shit.
That's all it was.
Him and the
Yeah.
Catholic Church came together for this one.
You banned him from here, but you didn't ban his material. So that was him. That wasn't me.
Sure. All right. Nobody's banned, by the way.
One person's banned, by the way. It's not him.
Yes, one person is
One
banned.
person is banned, but I don't know who it is, but I'm just chiming in.
It's me. I'm out of here, guys. I quit. So, Julian, I love coming up, spilling the wine up top in the first set. Normally, you save those sort of hijinks for the second round, but I see you got into it a little early this evening.
Man, I had to do it.
Yeah?
I had to set the
Turning it up.
standard.
Yeah, you set the standard.
Spill wine on the stage, really own it. Mark my
good.
territory.
It's not bad. You dropped some money on the crowd, and then, it took a while to pick it up.
I mean, this just kind of had the vibe of like a dirty strip club.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a dirty strip club?
I have not.
Really?
Don't lie. You have to.
Well, what do you define as dirty?
The
First
better-
of all, like,
The better question is, how many dirty strip clubs have you been to?
2.
Two.
Motherfucker.
All right, thank you. All right.
Okay, so
all
you've
right.
been to 2 dirty strip clubs.
Did they serve white wine as well?
I don't think so, honestly. I think
That's-
they were just like fucking nasty ass, like Bud Light.
So they were drinking Bud Light at the strip club. You obviously weren't into that.
No.
Sure.
Sure.
Because
Shout out to Bud Light, our only sponsor. But
Is
Yeah,
it
we-
a gay thing, or what's up?
We literally have a band.
Why don't we
with-
like Bud Light? Because it's bad?
I'm just not a beer person. I've never been a beer person.
Okay, you're more of a wine guy?
Yeah, give me white wine any day.
I love that, like, your whole life, having all these kids and just so many different things about your life is like such a stereotypical black guy that you're like, I better drink white wine just to set it back to balance. You know what I mean?
I mean, all my kids are from the same woman, and we're like together still. So fuck you,
That-
Tyrel. You fucking.
I got one of
Pause.
those things, so.
Yeah, it is ironic that Julian is more white than Tyrel.
Be like that.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we were like both standing against a wall in a bar and somebody was like, hey, go down there and talk to Julian and Tyrel, who would you think was Julian or Tyrel? I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think I look like a Julian. I think you look like a Tyrel. That's that. You are a
Cheers to that.
Tyrel.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that, man. So you get holidays. It's the holiday season. What was the biggest struggle you had? Raising 4 kids this holiday season around Christmas.
I wouldn't say I had any struggles. We had a good time, me and my fiance. We just bought a bunch of gifts.
You bought a bunch of gifts?
Yeah.
That's fun.
What's the most expensive gift you bought your kids this year?
Oh, I bought my son this like big ass like Paw Patrol tower. I don't know. It was like $100-something bucks.
Okay. That's decent.
Hell yeah, man. That's a beautiful Christmas story of solstice and good cheer. Let's see here. I liked your wig stop joke. That was funny. I feel like it kind of went over the white people's heads, but that's okay. That'll do great in North Omaha.
I haven't heard the word wigger since like 2004, so that was a nice nostalgic callback.
Yeah, that one's brand new. I gotta workshop that one. I like that one. I just gotta figure it out.
That was a new one.
It always makes my butthole clench whenever I hear white people say it, but when Julian says it, I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah.
I think he can get away with it.
He gave off, of course.
Yeah, no
That's
shit.
how it works.
Julian does seem like he would be racist.
I am.
Who are you racist against?
I mean, just about anybody.
Oh, okay, so just antisocial.
I mean, it just depends on the day. Like if I'm driving and there's an Asian lady, I'm racist.
So if you see an Asian lady, you're like, I don't like Asians.
Well, not that I don't like them, but just that, they can't drive.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you don't like. Okay. Well.
What else do you think is inferior about them?
Well,
Yeah, let's go through some of your
Let's
favorite
just
racial.
rock down the
stereotypes.
list.
well, I think that they have like a pretty like interesting like slur, like chink. Like that's not really like that doesn't hurt anybody. That's just like synonymous with like if somebody hurts your armor.
I'm starting to think that Sydney might have been right. We've gone too far here.
Yeah, I'm up here like, man, this
I
is a harsh show.
This is taking a weird
It's not
turn.
Tuesday night, guys. What are we doing?
you guys, Tuesday nights. Oh man. Okay, so you use your inhaler during sex?
I have
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's the last time you did that?
probably a week ago.
A week ago.
Yeah, for sure.
So a week ago, you were in the throes of passion, and you're like, oh baby, I'm gonna die.
Definitely.
That's cool.
What if you used it like beforehand and then you maybe wouldn't need it in the middle?
I don't think it worked. Like if it was a certain type of inhaler, but it's like I have a rescue inhaler, so like it's really only if I like need assistance.
I'm just trying to troubleshoot your problems here, Julian.
Yeah.
I don't. No need
You
to
can get me some
combative.
lungs.
I'm just saying.
So
You don't want my lungs, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you used to smoke meth, right?
Yes, I did.
Really?
As a teenager, yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Your
I've got
teeth
all
like
sorts of
that?
material about it.
Man.
I'm bombing, so I'm turning the interview on him.
That's it. No.
We're talking about Tyrel's
Burn
teeth
on me.
over
Yeah,
here.
it's all right.
Yeah. So, well, you had talked about, something that makes you feel like a man, having a large penis.
Oh, I don't really care. That's just a joke.
Okay. Well, I was going to ask, what else makes you feel like a man?
Taking care of my family.
Taking care of your family. That's a very wholesome, conservative, white answer right there. I like that, Julian.
Why is conservative synonymous with white?
I don't know.
It just is.
It just is.
I didn't write the game. I just played it.
Why is grass good, Julian? I don't know.
Yeah, dude. And also, so
Just-
I think we discussed this maybe a few weeks ago. You have, performed conolingus in a movie theater.
I think that I said that I got like it done to me.
You got your pussy ate at the movie theater.
Yeah.
Okay. What, were snacks too expensive or what?
Well, duh. Have you been to the movie theaters?
Like new style movie theaters with the couches, or old style movie theaters with like the.
You have to go to the old
crappy
school
seating?
ones that don't have like assigned seating.
Oh,
If you're
okay.
gonna do something like crazy, you got to do it like in one of those.
I'm telling you, those new age movie theaters, I mean, they are oddly sexual. Like, I'm sitting back and I'm leaned all the way back with my junk out and my hands behind my head, getting cocktails served to me by some twink. I'm like, yeah, I think somebody's getting laid here tonight.
It's really crazy that they bring food and drinks to your like seats at
It is,
movie
man.
theaters.
White people shit.
In fact,
Great. I love it.
So, Julian,
So
getting
tell me more about. Tell me
You
more
don't get to
about.
ask
Tell me
questions.
more. Tell me
You're
more
not in
about.
the question asking seat.
Yeah, so Julian, what do you have going on you want these folks to know about?
Let's see. I don't know. I just got shows coming up. I sell candles.
What shows are those?
Let's see. I got a show on the 25th. I think that's in Council Bluffs with Diane D. Doling. Are you on that show?
I'm on that show too.
Oh, cool. It's a competition. I think there's 10 of us. We're all competing, and whoever wins wins some cash.
Oh, that's what's up. Hell yeah.
So Don Seeger's going to get some cash that night. Is what I'm saying.
Well, hell yeah. Let's hear it for Julian Leisure, everybody. How about it for our ace bartender, Emma and Robbie, on the other side of that wall?
Knocking it out.
Generosity brings joy. All right, so on deck we have Kim McGirt coming to stage right now. It's Lucas Schneider.
I'm not homophobic. That wasn't worth that. I've always said that lesbians and straight guys are like this close to being best friends, just so close. It's just two different kinds of bear fighting over the same elk, you know? It's like two addicts sharing a bag. By the end of it, somebody's not going to be playing fair at all. Also, I mean, gay guys. I've been catcalled by a few, and I gotta say, women don't know what you're bitching about. It feels great. I remember it in my lowest times. It's almost as good as getting called the N-word. It's such a boost to the self-confidence. And you get to sit there and get compliments, and they buy you drinks, and you just get to relax and enjoy it all because I know I'm not gonna fuck them. It's the only time I ever get to feel like a woman. Speaking of women, I've had an African girlfriend for about a year now, so the cows are starting to seem worth it. You know what I mean? For Christmas, she bought me a necklace, a chain, if you will. And I don't know if you can tell, I'm not really a jewelry kind of guy. So I had to have her help me put it on, and I couldn't help but think, boy, Africans putting chains on a white guy, this is, that's how you do a sequel right there. That is a new twist on an old classic that everybody can enjoy. That's been my time. I've been Lucas Schneider. Thank you.
Lucas Schneider. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm living and breathing. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Can I say that I love your idea for Roots 2? It sounds like a great... But I will say at the top of your set, real quick, just something I need to address, that I don't believe you've ever been called the N-word.
What's up, my nigga?
Oh, look
Yeah.
at Julian making me a liar.
Well, look, believe it or not, since you haven't been here, I've been bestowed chains. I've been called honorary
shit.
black on this
I
show.
haven't been here. I'll
It's
be
been
honest.
crazy.
You look like if Paul Bunyan discovered acid, my man.
Look, I've got more baby mamas than Rashad, so
I was gonna say, you look like if I dropped you on like a deserted island in the middle of nowhere, you would know how to get high.
yeah, dude, you're talking about my daily fantasies.
That's it.
right
I
there.
love that. All right. Talk to me after the show.
We'll work on it.
Thank you, man.
Tommy Chong's survival guide.
Yeah, man. No, I love seeing just your style develop because I've known you for about a year and a half, and yeah, just incrementally you're becoming an entire different fashion style.
Yeah, well, I had to stop getting compared to Brooke, so
Sure.
I had to differentiate myself somehow, and I don't know if this is the right direction.
I don't honestly think you're that far from her at this point.
I know, it's been a
You're getting
problem.
there just one piece at a time.
Put a hat on. That's about it.
A better hat.
Better hat. Yeah.
So Lucas, I mean, I guess I've never realized this, but yeah, you with your dating style, your penis sort of is gentrification.
It is. I'm slowly trying to change them all.
Yeah, you're just going into the the black communities and turning them white.
Yeah. Trying to raise the property values.
Yeah. With that hat, yeah.
Yep.
So, what is a goal you have for 2025?
Ooh, a goal I have for 2025. A real goal. I want to actually win the Clash at some point this
Win
year.
the Clash. Okay.
Yeah,
What is your
that'd be cool.
strategy for that?
Stop writing filthy jokes.
Okay.
That's a good start.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's a good way to
Yeah,
start.
you're right.
How many classes have you done now?
I've only done one, actually.
Okay. Well, I mean, it can definitely happen on that second one. The dirty jokes are always a tricky thing for people, but I think you have so much good stuff that you can work at.
I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I overthought it a lot last time.
Well, sure. I think
Yeah.
a lot of people do that.
Well, of course. I'm fucking not. I don't do this professionally. I have to have a real job.
Yeah.
What do you do professionally?
I'm a mailman.
That checks out.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
That's where we got the hat. Oh yeah, the Skynet's over here listening to us.
I know.
My theory was going off.
So, so you're wanting to buy a house, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm looking at one. Yeah.
You're looking at one?
I'm looking at a bunch of them.
Are there people living in the house you're looking at?
Yeah,
or-
currently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they know you're looking at
No,
them? or-
no, that would be a bad job on my part if they knew.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That would really ruin the surprise for them.
Right. Well, I mean, before I buy a house, I want to see what it's like when it's being lived in. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe go out and check the garbage, see what kind of lifestyle they were
Yeah,
living.
hang out in the attics, look through the vents. Yeah.
Sure. Real sinister type stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get an idea of when they go to bed. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've got notes. You know.
So do you live in the kind of town, obviously O'Neill, that you would leave your doors unlocked at night?
I mean, yeah.
Well, really?
Yeah, you could pretty much walk into anybody's fucking house in that town.
Do you leave your house unlocked every night?
No, I don't.
No. All right.
Currently, like every successful 30-year-old, I'm living with my parents, so I don't really have to worry about all that.
Oh, do they leave their house unlocked every night?
They live in the country, so
So yes.
yeah.
Do they have guns?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like their alarm is just like a bucket of paint on a string hanging above the door. You walk in there, they clobber you.
Their alarm is my dad sleeps on the couch because he snores. So.
Yeah, it's two
Like
in
a
one right
good
there.
Midwestern
Yes,
family.
exactly.
That's right.
Classic nuclear family
That's it.
material.
That's not bad right there. So obviously, we got a lot of stuff going on with shows and stuff. Any developments going on with you want to let these folks know about?
Oh, well, I mean, we haven't had a for sure date set, but I want everybody to make sure they bully Rashad so he for sure shows up at our one-on-one game. There you are, sitting in the shadows.
That's right.
Yes, somebody will be embarrassed. I'm not sure if it's Rashad or me, but somebody will get embarrassed that day. Other than that, the Dubliner now starts at 8, which didn't fucking matter last week when 23 people showed up, but still got done at the same time. But I'll still keep doing it and showing up. Anything else that I need to plug, Addy?
Well, they're your plugs, baby.
Okay, well, to make sure you unplug your refrigerators at night. Because I want your food to go bad.
Okay, a real
Summer and Addy have been starving, so you need more stuff in the dumpsters.
No.
He's got you on that one.
Also, the Geneva Convention doesn't apply to civilians. So those are some important things for you to know. I've been Lucas. Thank you.
Lucas Schneider, everybody. One of my favorites. All right, on deck we have Rashad Vaughn, but coming to the stage right now, it's Kim McGurk.
There he is.
One more time for Kim McGurk.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, guys. Any misogynists in the crowd tonight? Anyway? Yeah? All right. Well, I appreciate Clem and Addy making this working harder to make this a welcoming space for everybody. To any assholes who like to heckle and threaten female comics, including Brooke, I'm perimenopausal, so I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you. I am full of rage and sick of your shit. I also have a walking cane. So, I'll help ex-wife push him into the wheel well, and then can walk right into the engine as far as I'm concerned. So, I am 48, perimenopausal. So these are observations of 48 years of life. If you have an old lady with a small dog, it's gonna have a bullshit name like Heidi, and it's gonna be mean as fuck. And it's usually some bullshit like a schnauzer. If someone has sheets for curtains, there's a 98% probability that their house also reeks of weed and dirty litter box. All white people have these two items in their house at any given time. A giant 20-year-old bottle of neon green sunburn gel that's covered in dust. And overpriced soup mixes in paper bags. Because white people like to buy bullshit in paper bags for $30. It's artisanal. Olives will always taste like Satan's nutsack. How do I know what Satan's nutsack tastes like? Does anybody want to wager a guess? Because I was married to him for 18 years. Ha ha! All right.
Kim McGurk, everybody. What's up, Kim?
Hello.
I'm glad to see you're in a fantastic mood this evening.
I am.
Yeah.
Feeling a little preachy, but I'm in a good mood.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That is good. So
Yeah.
you don't like olives?
I do not. I hate them.
I don't like olives either.
They're disgusting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Did your ex-husband's ball sack really taste like olives?
I think I don't honestly remember.
Just say yes.
Sure, sure.
yeah.
Let's
But-
get him in here and find out.
But it's his new wife's problem now. So
There
yeah.
you go. There you go.
Well, was it maybe because he was like a drinker and he was soaked in gin?
No, he's just an asshole.
Oh, he's just an asshole.
He's an
Little
asshole
olive
who likes
balls.
asshole food like olives.
Little olive
He,
balls.
he liked olives.
Yeah, he did.
So do you think maybe that's why you hate olives so much?
No, I've always hated olives.
You've always hated olives.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I like that. I think you and I have a great future together.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
So you said earlier your dad was gay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
What was that like?
Well, unfortunately, he came out in the early 80s, so he had about a snowball's chance in hell of getting any custodial rights to his children, so I didn't see him for a lot of my childhood. However, we reconnected when I was a teenager. When he was around, he was an awesome dad. I miss him a lot. He passed away in 2009. He went on to live his best life as much as he could. Vietnam fucked him up a lot.
So he was a Vietnam vet that
Yeah.
also came out as
Well,
gay.
he was career Air Force, but yeah, he did do tours in Vietnam.
Gay Air Force.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Gay
intense.
Air Force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet he had a lot of fun back in the day. You know
Oh,
what I
I'm
mean?
sure.
The boys. after
I'm
the
sure.
flight
I'm
out.
sure he did. But my mom remained batshit crazy to her dying day.
Well, sure. They generally
God
don't get
bless
less
her.
crazy.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Moms are good for that.
Moms are always out of control all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I see my mom, she just cries whenever she looks at me. She's like, my baby! I'm like, that was a while ago, but hello.
Well,
Addy
at
Herman.
least she says my baby. Mine would just ask me for money.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So your mom asked for money from you a lot?
Everybody.
Everybody? Oh, your mom asked for money from everybody? Or-
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was her vice?
She was just fucking crazy. I don't know,
What was she spending all the money on?
bullshit. Nobody's quite sure. She's also a hoarder, so she had a house and a couple storage units full of random garbage.
Shopping addiction type
Shopping
situation.
addiction type of thing. Yeah.
Okay. What was her favorite, retail therapy item? What was something she really liked to get?
Something I'd really like to get.
Sure, we'll ask about you.
Or her.
Her.
Oh, her.
But I'm interviewing you, so I guess.
Clothes.
What did
What's
she have
your-
the most of when you cleaned out all her stuff?
There was very little cleaning of her stuff because all
You
of
just
her
set
stuff.
it on fire or what?
All of her stuff. Well, we should have because everything was covered in cat shit.
Really covered in cat shit.
The cat shit everywhere.
Wow.
So when we went to her house, it was a rental house. She had a roommate. The roommate kept the upstairs clean. All of my mom's crap was in the basement. My brother and I went. We salvaged a few heirloom items, and then we told the landlord, "It's your fucking problem now." So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I can
Nice.
see why BlackRock is really taking over the country at this point. Fuck these motherfuckers. So you had talked about being born early.
Uh-huh.
How early were you born?
37 weeks, so not too terribly early.
So, like 9 months and a week.
8 months and
What?
yeah, something like that. 8 months and 3 weeks.
I'm
I
not
don't
great
know.
at math, and I've been
Okay.
drinking.
So full term is 40 weeks. I was born at 37.
Oh, okay. Okay, so a little bit ahead. I was wondering if maybe you and Ben got switched up or something, and he got your time.
No, I just really wanted to get the fuck out of there.
He said, "I'm out of here, Mom."
I
You're
will
crazy.
say though, and this is obviously nothing against you, but based on the way you talk about your mom,
Yeah.
and then you said about the doctor, I don't know, if I were the doctor, I feel like I'd rather golf too. You know what I mean?
You'd rather golf than cut a baby out of somebody's belly?
Personally, yeah, just
okay.
saying.
All right, well.
It seems like a more chill gig being out there on the course.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could, cut this baby out of what sounds like a really mean lady, or you could go play 18 holes with the boys and get drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just saying.
The choices we make in life.
Well, the point is my existence was scheduled around his fucking golf tournament. So,
That's fair.
Really?
yeah.
But have you ever gotten drunk and drove a golf cart? Because it's fun.
Unfortunately not. I can't handle my liquor anymore.
No.
I
You
think we
should
need to
try.
prove that. Let's get Kim drunk tonight. Let's see what
Let's do
happens.
it. I will say it was really nice to go back to America's roots and talk about racism against the Irish. I don't feel like we have enough about that nowadays.
And I can be as racist as I want because I'm exactly 50% Irish by DNA.
Well, you can be as racist as you want about the Irish.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Let's just clarify.
Hey, I can do that too. I've got an Irish stage name, so it's fine, right?
There you go.
That works.
That counts for me.
Yes.
I'm not just half Irish. I am half Boston Irish. That's a whole nother level.
What's the other half? Who else can you be racist against?
Viking.
The Scandinavians?
The Scandinavians.
Goddamn Nords.
So I'm really fucking white. Yeah.
Watch out, honkies. What is your favorite part about menopause?
My favorite part.
Yeah. I mean, everybody talks about the negative sides of it, but what's something you're really
What's
liking?
a positive? You have a positive thing?
Positive? I don't give a fuck about stupid shit anymore.
Hey,
I call
there we
it
go.
my fuck at 40s.
Yeah.
15 years ago, I never would have been up here doing this. I would have been too self-conscious. Fuck it. I got shit to say.
Hell yeah, well, good for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Kim. And you just got such a great attitude about all of it. I love that. It's a real positive
You're such
member
a
of the-
cheerful person.
So
I am actually a really nice person.
you are.
I believe you.
I can tell you're very nice, and you've had interactions with people that have been negative, and you're trying to find who you are as a human,
I am.
as we all are.
Yes,
Why do
we
you
are.
call yourself the Bog Witch?
Because on most days I resemble an Irish bog witch. I'm just
What's
dressed
that like?
dressed in shit, no makeup.
Okay.
What's up?
So
Have you ever been to a bog?
not an
Personally.
Irish bog.
Like any bog, like an American bog?
Does Florida count?
Florida's
yeah,
America.
I mean, Florida
Florida's
seems
one
like a
big
state that
bog,
would have
so-
bogs.
Yeah.
That checks out.
So anyway, that's
Just
kind of
personally,
become
I've
my
never
thing.
been to a bog, and I was
Yeah.
trying to picture where we might have one.
You don't really give off bog energies.
No.
You're not much of a bog energy
You
type
seem-
of guy.
yeah.
You haven't seen me on a regular day.
Okay.
If you saw me on Saturday, I'd be like, oh yeah.
But
yeah.
we get you on Sunday, so we're lucky.
Sure, yeah, you've
love
cleaned
it.
the bog off you.
Maybe Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday she'll make an appearance.
Tuesday would be lit. We've been having a real good time on Tuesday nights, and we're going to do it again this week.
I love it.
All right.
Okay, so obviously it was great seeing you, Kim.
Yeah.
Anything you want these folks to know before I get you out of here?
Yeah. Am I allowed to promote like a GoFundMe?
Yeah.
All right. So my legs don't fucking work right, and I'm raising money for leg surgeries. I'm gonna get new legs this summer.
Like prosthetic legs?
Or they cut them
I
off and give
wish.
you like a leg
No,
transplant
I fucking wish
situation.
they would. No,
This
they're not
makes-
going to cut them off. They're just going to remake them.
Okay.
So I'm going to have bionic legs this summer. So if anybody wants to contribute to the medical expenses, I've got a GoFundMe. You can see me, and I'll send it to you. What is it you wanted to say, Megan?
Oh, I said, tell these fucking idiots to use a VPN instead of giving their driver's license information to porn sites.
Ha! Did you hear all that?
All right.
I caught it.
You perverts heard it here first. Use a VPN. Not a sponsor of ours, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Use
Get a VPN.
If there's any VPNs out there that want to sponsor us, by all
Yeah,
means, we'll
hit
take
us
your
up.
money.
We love jerking off.
McAfee is a good one, I hear.
Otherwise, I'm really new to the comedy scene,
Somebody
and
said
so
no,
I'm
it's
just
not.
I'm just
Okay.
going to be doing open mics, for the foreseeable future.
Hell yeah. We got some good stuff on the way, and you will be part of it, Kim, with your new Wi-Fi powered legs.
My Wi-Fi powered. I want those legs like you see like para-Olympians. They've got those like spring-loaded legs.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Those guys make fucking being a vet look cool.
I know, right?
All right, let's hear it for Kim, everybody. Oh, man. And the crowd hates me. Okay, on deck.
Say, if only anything else made being a vet look cool, you know what I
I
mean?
know, right? There's not much to it. Man, missing teeth.
I'm like, if you're getting canceled, I'll go down with you, you know?
You're a good guy. Goddamn. Let's hear it for Tyrel Frazier,
Jesus.
everybody. Let's hear it for this great friend of mine whose name I've never messed
And
up
I'm the
before.
one who's been sitting here. I'm now like 4 beers in.
Yeah, I'm completely sober. That's the problem. Oh, man. But we got one comic left before we wrap this show up, guys. You know him. You love him. Rashad Vaughn.
Damn, I thought we broke your saxophone. I thought we broke it. I'm like, yeah, I can talk. And then I'm like, oh, it works again. Oh shit, there goes my time. Well, anyway, take it easy. I'm out of here. No, I wish I could do that. You know, I have to talk to the. Never mind. I don't want to talk. Yeah, never mind. Anyways, shit, my mom told me some real advice when I was a kid. She said, you could be anything you want except a porn star. And I told her, I was like, well, now you should be ashamed of me because I got OnlyFans. I mean, not my own, but I'm on somebody else's OnlyFans. So just don't tell my mom. Yeah, I'm sorry, mother, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm a porn star, I can't help it, but broke. I need to pay these bills, the rent is due. So, speaking of rent, I used to work at a grocery store. I'm not gonna say the name of the grocery store, Clem. So I work at a grocery store, and I got in trouble for stopping a shoplifter, which is weird. This is a true story. I got in trouble for stopping a shoplifter because the shoplifter just walked out of the store with a fucking orange juice. And I didn't see a receipt, so I was like, hey, can I see a receipt, sir? And he was like, yeah. And then gave me the receipt, and I was like, sorry, my apologies, my mistake, sorry. Went back, and then this fool came back, talked to my supervisor, and my supervisor was like, hey, Rashad, he wants an apology. I'm like, what? Yeah, he wants an apology. Yeah, I sued Walmart, and I won. What the fuck that got to do with me? Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, he wants to just apologize to him. I'm like, all right, I apologize. Suck my dick. That's the apology. Suck my dick. Thank you very much. Rashad Vaughn, thank you.
Rashad Vaughn, everybody. Sort of trying to get some sex work done over here. And then ending with the challenge to the audience.
Well, to the customer that wants apologies. So,
customer, that's right. So you were at Walmart. You said it.
No, not Walmart.
The guy sued Walmart.
The guy sued Walmart. It wasn't Walmart. It was a grocery store.
It was a grocery store that he won't name which one.
Right. He'll get in real serious trouble if he says he worked at Hy-Vee. So just saying.
Yeah. He's not allowed to say
it. It ain't Hy-Vee, but I'm gonna let you go with the lie.
I know. I was helping you, bud.
Yeah. I'm gonna let him go with the lie. It wasn't. It's not Hy-Vee, but yeah, it is Hy-Vee.
Why did you racially profile the man at Hy-Vee?
Well, he just walked out with an orange juice without a bag, and I'm like, I don't see a receipt, so I just did like a good employee do. I ran after him, was like, can I see a receipt? And he was like, yeah. Gave me the receipt, and I was like, all right, thank you. My apologies. And
as somebody who in my previous life has spent plenty of time doing things like shoplifting orange juice, let me just say, stop being a good employee, bro.
Yeah.
You don't gotta chase after him. Just let him go.
I realized being a good employee doesn't mean shit. It just means more responsibilities, more work, and less going home. So I was like, you know what? Fuck being a good employee. I just want to do my job and go the fuck home.
So you got involved with the police over this orange juice, right?
No. He threatened to sue.
So he's talking to you and your manager, and you're out there with the apron, and you're just like, God, how many shirts do I have on right now? Mm-hmm. And then the manager is like, oh, Mr. Vaughn, you can't go after this guy.
No, she just said, just apologize. He's being the ass, and I.
Okay. And you told him to suck your dick.
Yeah. In my mind, I did, but
I'm just
in my mind, I did, but in reality, I kind of gave him a half-ass apology. I apologize.
And then he was like, "Oh, this kid's got some issues. I can't sue him. He's retarded."
I'll give him a break.
Yeah. Basically, Addy. Basically.
Yeah. He probably wanted to give you his orange juice after it was all said and done. He's like, this kid needs
No. I told George Jefferson I'm good. I'm not gonna be moving on up like Wheezy. So.
What do you got against George Jefferson?
Well, he looked like him.
He looks like George Jefferson.
The guy looked like George Jefferson?
You don't, yeah.
Did he have a suit?
Was he tall?
No, he was tall,
All right.
black. He didn't have a suit that day, but he came in the store with a suit after that.
Really?
He's a suit wearing kind of guy.
So he
gotcha.
returned to the scene of the crime.
Yeah, he did.
So he liked to come in there and say, "Hey, I got your number, buddy."
Yeah, well, not exactly, but yeah, he just kind of gave me that
Sound
look like I could sue
He
you.
knew I could sue you.
Yeah.
And then you never chased him again.
Yeah.
Well, I do like the idea of like being like, okay, obviously when I went there, they thought I looked like the kind of guy who steals orange juice. So brain blast, I'm gonna come back in a suit.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
And steal whatever I want.
Right.
That's right.
Move up to catalytic converters.
That's it.
A twist to the story is Rashad actually stole the orange juice himself. So, yeah.
It's a flip flop.
Yeah,
That makes sense. That
yeah,
makes
very
sense.
racial profiling.
Yes.
Of Clem.
Just a real quick to hop back to your first set, Rashad, because I love you. And you were talking about how like you're not interested in girls who have to be convinced to be with you, right? And I just wanted to ask you, like, have you ever considered being with the girls who were convinced to be with you?
No.
Okay. I think you should.
No, I like women that like me organically.
And how's that working out for you, Rashad? That's all I'm saying.
It worked out pretty well.
Right,
I don't
right.
chase, I attract. So, and it worked out pretty well.
Well, hell yeah. I mean,
Well, that's good. I'm happy to hear that, Rashad.
Thank you, Tyrel. I'm trying to be like you.
I was Rashad's wingman one night, and I got him all the way to like pulling the trigger, and he asked her for a Tic Tac, and that was it. So,
Yeah.
That was it.
He said
She was drunk. She was drunk, and I don't
that's
want
how you like them, right?
No, I don't. No, she got to be sober.
Well, you used to be the Bill Cosby of this generation. So I mean, yeah, she was halfway there.
I mean,
You used to be.
You used to be. You stopped doing that joke. Once
And now you don't
I
like
mean-
it. And now you like them sober. So you just sometimes you got to hop around and see what
He's
works.
gone full circle, Rashad. We're
I mean,
back.
she was annoying. I thought. No offense. I thought at the time when Travis was single, I was like, she was talking to Travis. I'm like, oh, I see you, Travis. He was like, oh, hell no, I don't want her. Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Sorry, Travis. Sorry.
Well,
Before.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't mean it. Yeah. I didn't mean,
Well, because you definitely do have a type, and according to you, it's TikTok moms. So you've been on a TikTok mom kick, right?
TikTok mom kick.
not really, but
By like a type, does that mean like have you been going out with TikTok moms, or you been rubbing one out to TikTok moms, or what's that like?
What app?
What
have you
can
been
you
using?
explain more information, please?
well, I've been out with a few TikTok.
TikTok moms.
How many followers?
A lot, actually.
Okay.
Decent, pretty decent.
70, 80?
Can you explain what's a TikTok?
What's a TikTok mom?
Yes, for the white people.
Tell
What
us
is a TikTok
more.
mom?
Oh, well, you white folks know it better than I do. I mean, you guys be on TikTok more than I do. I mean, but you know,
It's
That's
not a
not an
contest.
answer to the question.
okay,
Rashad.
okay.
Tell us what a TikTok mom is.
That look like a mom that be on TikTok dancing. You know, that can't even dance.
So they're dancing all the time?
dancing
Yeah,
all the
okay.
time, dancing, shaking their little booty they don't even have.
Ah, that's the worst. When-
Yeah,
They're just moms
Well, I was like,
moms.
who have a TikTok.
Yeah.
well, I was gonna say, hold on. You keep talking smack about them not having a booty and dancing like stupid. You just said that you're into them right now.
I mean, they into me. That's the difference.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
they into
what is
me.
that?
You're just beating them off with a stick.
Not that stick, but
Not that sick. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
use your brain, people. But
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah, use your brain.
Yeah, not that stick that he's talking about, but yeah.
What kind of stick is he talking about?
I'm in a real stick, like a wooden stick.
Yeah,
You're
not
just
that-
Beating them off with.
No, not that stick. Well,
Well,
not
when's the last time you choked a lady?
It's a fair question.
Yeah. It should be a simple answer.
about a year ago.
About a year ago, huh?
Here we go.
What happened?
Tell us more.
Well, we was choking each other, so
You were choking each other. You were taking turns.
yeah. We was
Whatever
taking
gets you off, Rashad. I get it.
Yeah.
Ski, bro.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, get the fuck off of me. Okay.
Oh, so she was on top of you, and you had to kind of, defend your honor with.
So like she started choking you, and you were like, "Bitch," and you started choking her back.
Yeah, it was a fun choking session.
I get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? What's one of the more fun choking sessions you've had?
That.
That was the
That's
one.
the
Okay.
funnest
That was
one.
that.
That's
That
the
was
funnest
that.
one. Did you get there? Did you bust a nut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. Just
Yeah,
make sure.
with the gloves. Yeah.
With the gloves.
Condom,
With the
yeah.
gloves.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you were wearing a rubber and she was riding you and you were choking each other and you said, "This is bliss."
That's it.
Great, yeah, great. The pussy was
You
great.
ever been slapped? It's great.
Oh, yes, yes.
Just a-
Normally by women I'm not even having sex with. They just slap me in the streets.
Yeah,
And do you
a
bust
woman,
a nut?
Yeah.
a woman asked me to
man.
slap her ass, and I did. So
You did?
yeah, while we was having sex.
Wow, you sound like a very
While we was
generous-
having sex, but,
While
yeah.
you were having sex. Oh yeah.
Checks out.
Consensual sex.
It's a consensual.
Consensual sex that
Yes.
everybody was a part of.
Yes, this is a safe space for women who want to get their asses slapped.
I mean, she asked. Well, she was like, "Slap my ass, daddy." I'm like, "Okay."
She called you daddy.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah. She's like, "Are you sure you don't have no kids?" I'm like, "No, I don't."
She said, "Are you sure you don't have any kids?"
Yeah. I was like, "Not that I know of."
Did she have kids?
No.
Okay, so fucking a winner. Fucking.
well, I thought she was until she ghosted me.
She ghosted you.
Oh.
Why'd she ghost you?
Oh, she
Rashad?
one night standed you, huh?
Yeah.
Did you cry?
I damn near, because I liked her.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
you
I know
liked
the
her.
game. Now
yeah.
I feel bad for asking.
Yeah, because I liked her. I'm like, dang, and she's, she was my type too. So, and then
She was a TikTok mom.
no,
Your
she,
type is TikTok moms?
yeah, she wasn't a tick. She wasn't that.
Sound it out.
She was no. She wasn't a social media mom. So
She wasn't a social
What
media
kind of mom was she?
she wasn't a mom at all.
Oh,
she was a
okay.
teacher
She was
actually.
a teacher. Okay, watch out for them.
Yeah. I learned my lesson on the first one. So
You learned your lesson on the first one.
You got a
yeah,
thing for teachers?
she Travis Hunter me,
What does that mean?
the football player that's about to be drafted. That play for
She got drafted by the NFL?
No. For
Big
those
contract,
who
yeah.
y'all watch football, y'all know the hell I'm talking about. But Travis Hunter is a football player that is about to marry a hoe. That's the Mexican girl. She's Lena, that's her name. Y'all watch football, don't?
Who
yeah.
says she's a hoe?
She is a hoe?
How do you know she's a
But
hoe?
you be out here fucking
She
everything.
using
so
it like he's a number
Why
one.
aren't you a hoe, Rashad? Why is she a hoe?
I'm trying to stop being
You be
one.
going up from TikTok mom to TikTok mom.
Oh, well, I'm stop being a hoe. I'm trying to focus on what's important.
Fall in love and shit. I get it.
Are you looking for one steady woman in your life, Rashad?
I attract, I don't chase.
Man,
That's
what
not the
a
question.
riddle that
That's not
answer
the
was.
question.
That is the. I don't. I'm not
Are you looking for like a lady, or are you just like hopping around, taking whatever you can attract?
I'm focused on me. I'm focused on me.
Just Rashad working on Rashad.
Well,
Yeah.
so we know you have a foot fetish. A fet fetish too, I guess. Yeah.
A fat footish?
He's got a fet fetish.
And
dude.
a foot fetish.
He's got a fentanyl footish.
That's
yeah.
that's a double. That's
So
Are you
what's
having a stroke?
double up here.
Rashad's up there trying to fucking.
He doesn't. We've talked him into a corner.
Yeah.
Sometimes the autism shows more than others.
Yeah, he doesn't have his train set here tonight, so it's just sort of hand gestures. Well, what is your porn category beyond foot stuff, obviously?
What's the main thing you search for?
Or do you ever mix up feet with TikTok?
Like
moms?
you've only got 10 minutes and you got to get it out quick.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Besides the foot, the women's feet.
So it is women's feet.
Women's feet. Younger guys having sex with older women. I look.
Oh, okay. No, I'm game. Like a MILF situation.
MILF,
No, I like
yeah,
that game.
yeah.
Me too, Rashad. I like that.
Yeah, I like. Yeah. I mean, I kind of accomplished my goal, but she was older than me, but kind of
Got there.
So
You got there.
You're into an older woman.
I like women. Period.
Just
Of age.
You like
of
women's
age.
periods? That's fucked up, man.
Of age.
Yeah, I didn't say do you like having sex with children, Rashad. I said you like
We
having,
assume that they're of age.
Yeah, of
For the
age.
record.
I have the disclaimer.
Just we didn't need.
Yeah, for the slow folks.
Why the hell did you make eye contact
Why'd
with
you
me with
look
that?
at Clem?
Am I the slow folk?
Were you looking at Clem or Randall? I don't know.
I'm looking at
Randall's over there asleep. Right now.
Clem.
I
Clem,
don't
why?
think I deserve this one. I haven't deserved many of these hits I've gotten this week. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been a lot. Yeah, you've been a lot of shit lately. So
Sure, man. Problematic people.
yeah, problem. Yeah, I'm trying to save. We trying to save lives here. We trying to be, spread joy in this world. We need more joy, not hatred.
Yeah.
And not division.
Yeah, that's right. And we shouldn't be calling people slow.
Should we call them people?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, world. I'm sorry. He called me. See.
Well, just for that, the store that he worked at was called so.
Who else do you hate, Rashad?
I'll bleep that, don't worry.
What other type of people do you hate?
People that likes to put my business out on the street like that.
Yeah, the highly held secrets of Rashad Vaughn working at.
And I also hate
Business
that when people I also hate when people make shit out of nothing.
Like what?
Give us an example.
Yeah, what's an example from this
Y'all
week?
y'all really want an example?
Let's
Y'all
hear
really
it.
want an
Wait,
example?
I am not involved.
Okay.
Who are you racist against? Let's move along.
Please move on.
What specific group of race and class do you hate?
He's just gonna say me.
Just say rednecks and move along.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm trying to save you here, Rashad.
Yeah. People that don't like me.
Yeah,
There you go.
Well, Rashad, what do you got coming up you want these folks to know about, dude?
I'm around.
All right.
I'm around.
Goddamn right you're around, man. You're Rashad Vaughn, and they are not.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Like I
Skeet.
easy. I don't care.
All right, let's hear it for Rashad Vaughn, everybody. How about it for my fantastic guest, Tyrel Frazier? What do these folks need to know about?
We said this airs in February, so I would say March. I run a show called Great Exposure with all of the comedians in their underwear, pulling everybody out of their comfort zone, and it's a great time. It's at Backline, so just search up Great Exposure Comedy Show, and you will find the information.
All right, one more time. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say also look at my Instagram. It's funny. I post material there and stuff.
Yes, absolutely. Look at his Instagram. It's fantastic. Tyrel Frazier, right?
That's it. Tyrel Frazier Comedy.
Tyrel Frazier Comedy. This guy's a comedian. Absolutely love working with him. One of my fucking favorites here. How about it for my co-host, the executioner, Clem Jameson?
I was not here tonight, just to clarify.
That's
not involved.
Right. This guy is an AI algorithm right here next to me. How about for the sax symbol himself, Randall Turner? Woo-woo. It's been a good year. It's getting off to a fantastic start. Man, keep coming out to shows. We got a lot of things going on. Thank you for starting the week right with us here at Quick Draw Comedy. Have a good night, everybody.